body rises over the ocean. My body rises over the sea.
We're running out of time again. With or without batteries, the reservoir isn't big enough to hold Incognita's personality wave stable and active for this long. This is the part where you tell me that we found their secret headquarters, Derek.
We're close. I haven't been able to tease much else out of the decrypted data, but the SecNet response is getting stronger. Between the two sources, I should have something soon.
Oh, bring back my body to me.
Yeah, this is probably fine. Now we still have only plastic targets. I mean, I feel like it would be an unbelievably bad idea to hit a detention center now. Like, we are not ready to train up a fourth agent. And we got 10 hours left. So, plastic security dispatch would be roughly about as annoying again, but it would give us an extra mission afterwards. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I do want more kit for my people. You might recall the last time we did a security dispatch, it was one of them incredible ongoing train wreck missions in which everything went completely to hell, but then we came out of it with the nano cannon, so I'm willing to call that one a wash. It is a good way to reliably get us some decent gear. And then after that we can do, like, the FTM executive terminals last, but if we do FTM now, then we're gonna end the game. So, I'm feeling the security dispatch.
This security office just got a priority shipment from a nearby weapons shop. Looks like they might be testing some new gear there. Let's steal it.
Transport beams are the safest way to move your fragile meat bodies around.
Security dispatches don't have quite the haul that other missions have, but they give you one guaranteed high power item, and they do give it to you for free. And right now I feel like certainty is an important virtue. Oh, is there another camera in there? Ah, there's a guard. There must be another camera. That guard shouldn't have that kind of a vision cone. Ah, and he's stationary. This is just great. This is just like the kind of start to a mission that I love to see. Maybe down here will be less hateful. Huh. Wow. And that's the objective, I guess. It could be unbelievably ballsy and run down here. Probably better to send prison for that. Yeah, see? The thing with security dispatches is that they are one of the levels that has a somewhat more of a reliable layout. Like the security office always kind of has this basic concept where you got one big room that may or may not have multiple entrances, and there will be a little office off to the side that there's a percentage chance that there'll be an interrogation in there that you can interrupt. And then they'll have the main the actual secure locker will be behind a locked door and behind a laser wall. That guy is just sat there staring at a wall. Sure. Why not? Now, I don't have the capacity to lure this guy in here. I would have to use a ping just to get him to look away. And the thing with using ping really early is that it has the capacity to kind of surprise you, because we don't know what the layout is around here, and there might be a situation in which there are other guards around here who will hear the ping. It's probably safer overall to send him this way. Just right over to that console. And then we can deal with the rest later, I think. Internash can go up there, and I think Rush is possibly going to be better served hanging out down this way. You can get a start investigating down here, or maybe Prism can do that. And yeah, just due to the nature of the level, we are going to need to find a pass card. Yeah, see?
Must be imagined.
Ping, man, every bloody time. Well, we're gonna need to do something else here, I guess. Now, what we definitely can do is we can have
You see that?
Internash get to work with her new shiny. Tagging a guard just has absolutely no AI implications at all. They just ignore it. They can't tell at all. And hey, there is that other camera, so let's just take that opportunity. Right, that looks a bit saner, doesn't it? Now, we could use it. See, here's an example of a strategy possibly backfiring a bit. Internash has the Holo Circuit Overloader. If we were to use it now, you can see the range. Okay, so it's slightly surprising, but you often see guards who aren't actually in that green area getting zapped by this thing. Which is weird and disconcerting. Maybe more importantly, I do need to actually pickpocket these guys. We've got 1, 2, 3. Like, I feel like we wouldn't be able to pickpocket this guy. But I think all we can do at this point is use our cloak and get through here. I don't like to be so cavalier with an item with a 10-turn cooldown, but what are you gonna do? And just absolutely not taking chances with the movement limit. Right. Pass card found. Unfortunately, it's now in the wrong half of the level. Or is it? Well, that seems like a largely pointless room. Yeah, see? I thought that felt a little bit too much like a trap for my liking. Now... let's see what else we have down here. You are presumably still going nowhere. Excellent. I would love for him to have a pass card, but what can you do? It's times like this that I really miss having Agent Banks. Banks has an augment that just lets her open level 1 locked doors for free without a pass card. It's very situational, it's basically only ever useful for recon, but it can mean the difference. Sometimes the placement of these locked doors can be a huge factor. I'm just wondering about creating an opening here. We may well be able to do some bullshit.
I heard something. Did you hear something?
I'm uncertain as to the full capacity of this to solve any particular problem for me, but we worth experimenting with. Right. Good. Everyone's all being predictable. You're going to... Okay. So I can get that pass card down here. It's kind of astonishing how much progress it feels like you make in what seems like an enormous amount of time, but actually it's only been 2 turns.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
Looking around. I guess we just imagined it.
Now, on top of everything else, I've expertly searched this guy, so... with Internash, we can run down this way. Probably should have sprinted a bit more with Rush, actually. Actually bring her down here. Okay. And International South. Can use this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She won't be able to get back up to safety. Well, she will, but it'll just be kind of annoying. I have to play with things a bit. But this is like why stims are great. You can do so many unbelievably useful movement gambits by having lots of AP. It's just so handy. And this whole thing that we've done with this pass card, this is basically some Fire Emblem tactics that we've used. Lots of stationary guards. I don't know how I feel about it.
That must be where the prototype is being stored. Get in there and see what you can find.
Now, we might recall that when we actually rob this thing, a guard will be triggered to investigate. So we'll want to watch out for that. I guess the only real remaining question is, what do we actually do down here? Because we need to recon this room a bit. And I don't know who's going to come and check things out, and I don't know how much else there is down here. So there's all kinds of considerations. Also, I'd really like to tag this guy at some point, but doesn't seem to be in the cards right now. If we have him like come out and investigate, we can get Rush out. We won't be able to get Prism out though. I guess we'll just need to know who's coming to check it out. Ooh. Another Neural Disruptor 3.
Hey, what was that?
That got their attention.
That answers that, I guess.
Be there when they arrive.
Like, if Prism wasn't the one with ammo, I would just consider just shooting this guy, because it's pretty apparent that we're not going to have a whole lot more concern down here. We're going to need to deal with these guys as well. I also feel like we could stand to... I remember there's a guy around here, or at least there's somebody around here. Ah, it's a drone. Well, it see us. It shouldn't see us if we open this door, but it should be like, hey, what was that? Oh, there's a drone and a guy. Cool. Well, they can both busy themselves coming down here. And now I know where they are at all times. And on top of everything else, the game was nice enough to give me a route around. Which I think is be a bad idea to open that door right now, but, you know. Alright, we might have to prepare ourselves to make an escape from down here, but I don't know what the deal is. The guy's not going anywhere for the time being. Oh right, we should probably hide Rush because, yeah, okay, fine. That was almost extremely embarrassing.
Looking around, guess it was nothing.
Yeah, guess it was nothing. I mean, the security locker's been opened and the high-value item is missing. And the pressure plate definitely went off, but, you know, there's nobody here, so... must be them alley cats. I wondered where literally all of the loot was. Now, I guess... the optimal thing here is to just open this. The guy will be like, hey, what was that? And then we can poke around and... oh... yeah, see, I almost left this room alone. Right, well, what to do about this then? This guy is going to make it the whole way there in one turn, so we don't want to be visible when he does that. What we might instead stand to do, what is this just like an ordinary guy? So I guess we could
What the?
lure him out a bit further. Why didn't these guys... was that my fault for not shutting that door? Yeah, you patrol. Okay, that's good to know.
Did you see that?
Oh, right, okay. She's holding 2 level 3 neural disruptors, so worse situations to be in. This guy is going to walk out of that room. He's probably going to see Rush if she is still there, so... oh, right. Yeah, I figured I was forgetting something. What's going on out here? And what database is this? Demons. Lovely.
Installed.
Man, always with the EMP pack ones. Okay, so I guess either in there or down here is going to be where the power cell is. But Prison's going to take this guy out and going to sit on him. And this guy might get spooked by all that, but yeah, we've got plans. This is fine. I do wonder if the patrolling guy will notice the guy going through the door getting ambushed.
Hey, investigating.
Yeah.
Alarm level 1. Guards now searching additional sectors.
We'll come back to that. Oh, did I not? Oh, right, because of expert search. Well, I don't particularly feel like waiting another turn to find out what's going on here. So I think what we want really is to just KO this guy. Since he is just a guy. And then we'll just discreetly replace him. Is that going up there? That might be annoying later, but yeah. 2 consoles down here, but you know, we seem to be doing pretty okay power-wise. Gonna deal with that camera though. Now, as for Prism, well, that guy's actually gone on full alert. I guess that makes sense. Now, as long as we don't take too long, the strategy that I have in mind is basically fine.
What was that? Investigating.
But, you know, since we have 2 tasers, we can do 2 attacks. And Internash up here. What's going on down there? See, tag is so great because we just always know. It's like they're observed all the time, but we don't even have to burn any AP to do it. We can just like see them. And we can pickpocket this guy too. Lots of... so much stuff. don't even care about this much stuff. Right, well... Where did he go? Ah. What the... There's just stuff all over this bloody map, isn't there? I guess we couldn't see him because of demons being masked? Well, let's see what we got. That guy's out for 4 turns, so we're gonna have to deal with that demon. All the consoles are just down here, aren't they? Yeah, I think we're gonna need to get the drone. Right. That's you, that's all fine, that's all gone. There must be like a million more safes down here or something, because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. These guys are all gonna have a party. God, this was an annoying layout. Like if these guys all come down here, and this guy sees these, and this guy comes in there, then they're all gonna end up grouped together. So then when it comes to getting them out, I can just like ping them. When it really comes down to it, I can just shoot them. Right, well. Moderate impediment. What you gonna do?
Guard down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, come on, there's more. Just... Why are you like this? God, there's like... Okay, well... Thinking carefully about how to handle this, because we've got situations all over here. Internash has got a Buster Chip. Buster Chip 3. She can break this thing. That will leech power when she does. So I feel like what we want is to use Rapier on this thing. And then we don't know what this demon's going to be. But we do know what this one is.
Warning, demon installed.
That was very little. And then this one's going to be
Warning, demon installed.
boosted by 3 on... Oh, right. Maybe let's just not with that one. No, Prism is on her way down there, and she's got a Buster Chip, but it's not worth it.
Make the best of this situation, operator. We don't get many lucky breaks.
Alright then. Alternatively, the bad thing can just not happen.
At all costs. It's the only thing keeping us alive.
Right, well, who else is around and what are you all doing? You're all going down that way. What are you gonna do when you all wake up? I think we can just not with this safe. I think that'd be a pretty solid plan. Oh, I think we're going to want Internash to come and try and keep an eye on as many of these guys as they can. And have the drone over here. It can keep eyes on... I mean, we've got cameras in this room, but then if any of them try to come up here, they'll all see the drone and they'll be like, hey, this drone is down. And I'll be like, yes. Yes, it is. I think pretty much every guard in this level is like in this room now. Apart from the one that Prism sat on.
Recommended.
Right. Time for looting literally everything. Also, let's use and then sell this stim. Now, we got a brain chip, which isn't very good. We got a riot dart, which is, you know, it's nice, but we don't have, like, the armor piercing is going to become a problem for us. We got the charge pack, we got the med gel, we got a stim 4, which I love, but we've also got the portable server 3, which I'm going to be pretty happy with in the final mission, I think. But this thing is just going to give us even more power, which, like, what's not to like? Right, well... Are the idiots in there awake yet? Rush is certainly capable of KOing this guy again. And I don't know where all the guys in here are going. And certainly the last thing I want is for this to get messed up now. We could burn a full turn cooldown just to get his timer back up. I don't know how I feel about that though. I think we're gonna do it. Just equip that. And I think with this newfound freedom, I'm just gonna roll up here and see what's going on in here. Okay. So it's really just that one guy. And he is an ordinary security. I don't know where the rest of these guys all think they're going. I guess this guy's going over there. Right, well, I mean, this kind of works. We're not going to be able to ambush this turn, but that guy is going to roll down in here and we're basically going to have him.
Looking around.
And just by total coincidence, we're going to do a fair bit of hacking. Or hijacking. That guy's just going to turn around and go back in there, but... This is messy. I was just going to Overwatch with the tag pistol. Or let's not. I want to know what's going on in that room. We've got to get Rush out of here. That's the main deal right now. That guy is going the way he's going. We should be able to get them all. They'll all be bunched up together, and we should be able to like ping all of them. This guy's not even alerted. He's just on patrol. Well, that is unexpected. Well, this is a weird one. We're only going to need one opportunity to get everybody through there. Oh, hang on. Let's just close that door. That guy's going to come down here again. He's going to accomplish absolutely nothing. The guy's going to go over there, and these guys are going to walk. Yeah, we can actually take this guy out again. Use Prism to do it. Hit him. He'd wind up there. We could sit on the other guy with Rush. Actually, we could do a weird thing, which the guy, we can take him out, and the guy won't actually even be noticed at all. We can hit him there, and we can move him so that he won't be seen. Oh. No, I still don't like it. It's a risky plan. I'd rather just wait another turn. I'll take this opportunity to unburden Prism a little bit. Then we'll be here.
Investigating.
Now, unless I'm very much mistaken, I think possibly I am, but we can do some hacking. Then Prism can KO this man. And she can then just merrily saunter the whole way over here. Rush, meanwhile, as soon as we get a beat on what this guy's doing. Oh, really? Rush can't quite get through the door. But that guy's not going anywhere yet. And the man down there is eminently distractible.
Investigating.
I think we've pickpocketed both of these guys. And that's gonna be that.
Investigating area.
Great. Well, this, like, I feel like this could have gone even better. Like, this seemed like it was going to be a hell of a thing right at the beginning, and then it just, like, it kind of all unfolded down here, and the level just kept going, and we had to hang around down here for far longer than I'm really happy with. But, you know, it turned out pretty well.
Good hunting, operator. I'm sure we'll put that new toy to good use.
And in Invisible Ink, that is literally the only thing that matters.
I've got something you might be interested
Oh.
in. I need a quick decision. This thing's hot.
Okay, let me see. Do we actually have... I don't think we actually have any agents that can install that, which is... that's a shame. Because that would have been great. Now... Let me just
I've got
get
something
rid
you
of some
might
of
be
this other
interested
stuff.
in. I
EMP
need a
pack
quick decision. You
1.
keep me in stock, and I'll keep you in credits.
And the med
Much
gel.
appreciated. Good gear is so hard to come by these days.
And Rush can grab herself a shiny toy. I think now that I think about it, Rush should probably hang on to my med gel as well. Now, I'm increasingly unsure how I feel about all this. Because Internash is now going to have a full inventory between all this stuff. Like, I don't really use the EMP pack. Like, I'd like to, but I feel like I should use the EMP pack a lot more than I actually do. I just never... It's one of those tactics that I never think to apply. Okay. I need to take a break for 5 minutes. I will be right back. But I'm just going to leave this on the console dashboard.